Welcome to Bash Camp. This training series needs to be completed to meet one of the requirements to earn Pink Sapphire status. Because Bash Camp was created in a live training environment before the Academy, these training sections are longer than the other training modules. You only need to complete this training once in your Pink Zebra career to satisfy the requirement, but the Pink Sapphire status is an annual recognition and requires $15,000 in SV each year to earn its status. I hope that this training supports you in your business journey. How this works: you need to complete all the sections of the Bash Camp training. You have to complete all the quizzes and submit your homework as you go. You'll see the homework assignments. They're indicated in the training, and you'll see them when you complete the actual section. Each homework assignment carries with it a grade. So you need to complete each quiz, and sometimes there's more than one, when you've listened to the recording, and it's really how we track your grade in order for you to technically graduate. We certainly recommend that you set time aside consistently to complete the entire Bash Camp module. Timing is really up to you, but the quicker you complete it, the sooner you can apply what you've learned. So this is our mantra. This is our hashtag that we encourage you to use. I am a Bash Camper. And our mantra is all about you. I am, I can, I will, I do. We are hoping to move you forward in your business journey. Bash Camp was designed with you in mind to help you in varied areas of your business. Maybe some things you already know and do, and others that will help you grow a successful business. Our goal for you is that you'll host at least one Blend Bash and hopefully many more within the next 6 weeks. Then keep working on improving your results if you are finding, like we have, that Blend Bashes are fun, easy, successful, and generate more sales and booking opportunities. Plus, they support building your team when others see how easy peasy this is. If Blend Bashes are already part of your routine, then we hope that this encourages you to step up your Blend Bash activity and to help others see the light. When you complete the online training sessions for Bash Camp, you will receive badge recognition at our next reunion. If you reach Pink Sapphire status by the end of that reunion year with 15,000 plus SV and have completed Bash Camp, you'll also be recognized as a Pink Sapphire, which carries with it an award and perks at reunion. We'll post a list of those completing this training session in ZebraNet as a Bash Camp graduate, and what you'll learn just could set you up to become a Pink Sapphire with more consistency and confidence. I would also recommend that you complete the Pink Sapphire training module, if you've not done that yet, in the Academy to reinforce and build your skills even further. But first, completing the weekly assignments is required, and when I say weekly, it really is up to you how quickly you move through this. They're required to graduate, but also to help you grow and learn new things. You must complete the assignments, the quizzes, or surveys, whatever we happen to have out there to actually graduate. This checklist is not required on our part, but just may help you have something to check off to ensure that you've completed everything if a visual is something that helps you. Check your stats right now, meaning either stop this recording and do it immediately or right after you finish this section. Just do it. It's helpful to see where your average sales are, whether you're doing parties or how much you're sponsoring, how many times you're actually booking parties from parties. Know where you are now before this training begins, and then track it once you are through. You can check your stats again in a few months after you've completed the Bash Camp training and really see if you've improved. Our goal is to see a 20% increase in your business as a result of this training. But maybe you want and you need more than that. It's all up to you. It will be your decision to implement some of the ideas and book more business to reach your goals. So the key, I would tell you to start and finish the training. Yes, it's easy to let it slide, but don't. And there is no time frame that you have to complete this training. It is a completely self-guided online training module that you can finish at your leisure. But again, as I said earlier, the faster you get it done, the more opportunity you have to implement some of the changes to your business. Do the assignments as you go. It's really easy to fall behind if you don't. You listen to the recording and just think, I'll catch up that assignment later. Try to get it completed as close to finishing the specific section training that you do each time. Just like anything else, you have to make a commitment to complete Bash Camp to really realize the value and the impact. And I love to share that information plus application equals transformation. So if you go through this training and don't change anything that you're doing, the likelihood of you seeing any transformation in your business is small. So what you'll learn in Bash Camp, this is an overview, really establishing goals and building trust, how to enter a Blend Bash order, building relationships with contacts, sharing a compelling reason to book a Blend Bash, the keys to a $1,000 party, making the most of a party, and how to build customer loyalty through service and follow-up. This was designed as a 6-week training, but again, now that it is an online training module, you can go through each of these sections at your time. We're going to work through this sales cycle during the training. We'll start at setting goals, and we'll end with follow-up. Each section is important to the overall training. So let's get started. First, we'll cover why Blend Bash is a key element, the importance of goal setting, and why building trust will bring customers to you and keep them as long-term customers through service. Blend Bash serves as a foundation for Bash Camp for many reasons that we'll share with you during the training. This certainly doesn't mean Blend Bash is the only way. Many of you already have established a strong customer base that generates sales in many ways, whether it's one-on-one sales, whether it's events, parties on the go, Facebook parties, all kinds of things. We're just suggesting by using the Blend Bash as a foundation, you have the ability to bring more customers into your business and adding an additional way to generate income through Blend Bash sales. You'll see how they have statistically proven to be a good sales tool. From our hosts, surveys indicated that booking parties could be stressful because they were worried no one would attend and concerned no one would buy. More importantly, they dealt with cancellations and having friends they thought were going to show up not end up coming and obviously canceling right before the party. Next, it was obvious the party experience needed to change from everyone sitting on the couch listening to a traditional long presentation talking about products. Surveys indicated people were ready for a mingle and shop kind of party, and specifically from those that know Pink Zebra, blending of the fragrances was a high spot for us as a company. So how could we marry all that together to make for a successful party experience for you, your hosts, and your customers? Blend Bash was born. So how does Blend Bash specifically help you as a consultant? You can see from these benefits that the Blend Bash is a win-win for everyone involved. So whether the fact that it's very duplicatable, so as others see what you do and think, I could do that as well, it's certainly simple, it's easy, it's fun, it certainly drives connections and relationships because it's a much more interactive type of party. It absolutely has higher party sales. You certainly can create those personal recipes that our customers love, and it allows you to achieve your goals among the other things that are listed here. And lastly, it provides for a very good hourly rate for you. So our last bullet point mentions a good hourly rate. And if making more money interests you, let's look at the difference in numbers with a Blend Bash versus a traditional party. When it comes to numbers, it is hard to beat Blend Bash. If you've ever dreamed of earning 35% commission every time you walked out the door to do a party, Blend Bash can help you get there faster with less work. Why leave money on the table that you could be earning by just increasing your activity level slightly? The average Blend Bash party is totaling out at about $640. With just over 3 Blend Bash parties in a month, you will achieve the 2000 SV level to earn you that 35%. Every time you party, on average, you will earn $224 at a Blend Bash versus $152 or just over $152 from an average traditional party. I believe really those numbers speak for themselves. Every one of you can earn more in less time, which is a win-win in every financial way I can imagine. So in a nutshell, that's why Blend Bash. You've probably all heard the acronym SMART. for goal setting. So if you are reluctant to set goals as we shift to the gears to the goal setting portion, don't be. It's proven through countless studies how writing down a goal gives you a greater chance of achieving it. So let's cover specifically what the SMART acronym means. S is for specific. Your goal needs to be specific enough that you'll know when we reach it, no vagueness allowed. M is about measurable. In order to achieve a goal, you must be able to measure it. So doing more sales, as an example, is not measurable. Stating that you want to sell 15,000 SV annually is measurable. A is for attainable. So I am all about setting a goal that stretches you, but it also should be within a possible realm. Goals are designed to stretch you, but shouldn't make it seem like you're climbing Mount Everest with no equipment. Goals are also meant to make you feel, not meant to make you feel like you failed. They are help you to do things that you might not normally do. R is for relevant. Don't set a goal that doesn't have importance to you. Does reaching the goal help you to reach or meet a financial need? Does it matter enough to make you feel committed to actually achieving it? Review your goals to make sure that they make a difference. The last is T for time-based. Again, being specific allows you to work towards it and celebrate it when it happens. Nothing is going to create urgency if you set a goal that has no end to it. Achieving a rank by December 31st, as an example, is much more powerful than saying you want to advance rank with no time frame. When considering your goals, think about how it will impact you personally as well as your family. Is travel to destinations that you would not normally be able to travel to important to you? Would you love to earn our annual incentive trip available to everyone that wants to work consistently to achieve the necessary points to earn a trip of a lifetime, PZ style? Would consistent income make a difference, whether it's something that could pay a nagging bill or pull a bill from your family budget just to free that money up for something else? Or do you have or want a monthly income that could change your family in a bigger way? You begin to dream about what could be possible earning an extra $1,000 a month or more. Have you thought about what would make you feel successful? We are all about that. So do you know what would make you have that feeling of success if you were able to achieve it? And that doesn't mean someone else's success. It means specifically yours. Sometimes day-to-day expenses are covered, but having a nest egg, emergency savings for when the car breaks down, or considering college funds for your kids. Dana Lucana shared how she paid for her son's college and he was able to graduate debt-free. I've seen that happen for many people in our industry. I believe we need both a short-term as well as a long-term goal. Short-term might be spending money for incidentals, doing things with our kids, going out to dinner and not feeling guilty about how much it costs, or saving for something that a few months of commissions could pay for. So think about this. Set some goals that will be worthy and help you to stretch and achieve things that you've only thought about. It's all possible, and it starts with thinking about what you want to accomplish and how it could change your life in some way. This income goal setter, which is one of your assignments, is to use the goal setter to set income that you want to earn from doing parties or generating sales in general. You need to enter your party average or your monthly sales average. If you don't know, use the company average of 435 from a party standpoint, and it will calculate how many parties that you really need to do to reach that goal. This will serve as a foundation for you to build your calendar around your goals. So consider what it's going to take for you to reach the Pink Sapphire status of 15,000 SV per year, which means an average of $1,250 per month if that's one of your goals. And then set your party goal now and then play with the numbers a little bit. If you increase your party count or your party average, which you have the ability to do, what would that do to your annual sales and to your commissions? If you don't know your current party average, as we said earlier, figure it out. I know I said that you can use the company average, but knowing your own is really key. You want to be able to measure whether the changes you're making are in fact changing your results. So comparing to your current average is going to tell you what you're going to do, what you're doing, whether or not it's making a difference. You probably all heard, of course, we've talked about becoming a Pink Sapphire several times already, but it all happens with consistent sales activity. And if you started your business to earn income, Pink Sapphire will help you achieve that. Increasing your sales activity will also help you in building your team and advancing rank. So let's just look at what's required to become a Pink Sapphire. We've mentioned it a few times already, but 15,000 SV annually. That really takes you from July 1st of any reunion year to June 30th of the following year. That's where that 15,000 is measured from. Completing the Bash Camp training is also required to receive the Pink Sapphire status. Since a Pink Sapphire is an annually determined status, we recognize those that have achieved it once a year at our annual reunion. If you've met the requirements we just stated, you will receive the recognition, the reward, and the status of a Pink Sapphire at reunion or shortly thereafter. You can see some of the additional perks of reaching this status. Now let's shift gears again and talk about trust and integrity. They truly do go hand in hand to creating and keeping customers as they interact with you. Customers make decisions every day about who they're going to do business with, or whether they will do business with a business or someone every time that they interact with you. Look at what creates trust or mistrust with a customer. Your attitude, communication, how you handle their orders, their parties, or their problems will determine if they decide to keep doing business with you, and even more important, refer you to others. Consider businesses that you've dealt with and how they made you feel, or how their business ethics could possibly have determined whether you chose to do business with them again or not. Both these companies at one point made a decision that impacted its customers in a negative way. And we certainly are not suggesting either company is good or bad. It's just an example that trust in them was broken. It then takes a lot of effort to rebuild that trust, which companies are constantly trying to strive for. You can see that we establish trust in others based on their actions, and yet we believe we should be trusted based on our intent. That is certainly an interesting thought. Integrity plays a huge role in how customers view you. In looking at what builds integrity, it's all about doing what you say you will do, and you are always focused on building a relationship versus getting that hit and run sale. Treat your customers like you would like to be treated as a customer. We know that follow-up and customer service are key components of building trust. Building a good follow-up routine and system are key to customers feeling like you care. We'll cover follow-up in more detail in a future section, but take the time now to really review your current follow-up system, and if you don't have one, consider figuring one out. Whether it's a paper system using your planner or you decide to go electronic, there are some recommendations on the screen for you listed here that you may want to consider. Lastly, here are 3 simple ways to improve your customer's sales experience. First, of course, listening to their needs. Second, providing relevant information, meaning something that pertains to their need. And third, when we respond to customers' requests, their emails, their returns, whatever it happens to be, that we do it in a timely manner, meaning within 24 to 48 hours if possible. So assignment number 2 is just a fun quiz to take, and it's all about how trustworthy are you. Each assignment will follow this training session in the bottom left corner where you can click on it, do the assignment, and you're completed. We'll know you did it. The next thing is the knowledge that you build in your products, your company, and your industry builds credibility in you as a consultant. If you've ever been in a Home Depot, as an example, and you needed some help with a specific electric tool and the person had no idea and could not help you, you would be frustrated, needless to say. The more you learn, the more you can share, and the more confident you'll be at parties and events. Your catalog is a great resource. This academy, of course, as well as videos and resources that are available to you through our Facebook groups, your team pages, etc. If there's one thing when you're in business for yourself, I would tell you, is always be a good student. There's always opportunities to improve your skills and to get better at what you do. So looking at learning, sharing, and providing service, learn everything you can about your products, and there's plenty of opportunity for you to do that. Understand why Pink Zebra is different than its competitors. I would highly suggest that you go through the Products 101 training, which is in the New Zeb section to help you. Try other products to see how we differ. Maybe you came from another product when you started using PZ and realized how incredible it was, and you could obviously share that with your friends and your customers. Ask your customers why they love their Pink Zebra products, and then share their testimonials in your social media outlets or at your parties. Find out your customers' fragrance preferences and odor challenges, and then offer solutions. So this brings us to assignment number 3, which will help see what you might not know, or give you some complete confidence that you are an expert. This quiz may require you looking at a few resources to figure out all the answers. So have some fun with it and see how much you really know about Pink Zebra products. So let's review the assignments from this section that you'll see to the bottom left of your screen when you complete this training module or this training section. You can click on each one and complete it. The Academy tracks your results and lets us know you've completed the video training and whether you've completed each individual assignment. There, again, is no time frame on this. We won't review stats until we get to the end of the reunion cycle. We probably will post some completions during that time, but the biggest thing is for you to complete it before the next reunion year. But again, I'm going to come back to the fact the faster you do it, the more you can put this into practice to help you achieve your goals. So this brings section 1 to a close.